A former governor of Anambra State and Igbo leader Chukwuemeka Ezefe on Monday stated that there is no an Igbo man in the President Muhammadu Buhari Security Council. An appeal court in Abuja had on Thursday quashed the case of terrorism charges levied against the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, a decision that was translated to mean his likely immediate release from detention. However, the AGF, Abubakar Malami, said Kanu had not been acquitted as there were other cases against him. The National Security Council also clarified the federal government's position on the status of the case against Nnamdi Kanu. The Security Council, which was presided over by Buhari, had said the government was considering the next step to take on the matter in due course. It had noted that Kanu had not been acquitted, though discharged of some issues in the case against him. However, Ezefe, who appeared on Arise Television's The Morning Show on Monday, noted that such a government advisory unit like the Security Council should have considered the insecurity that the further detention of Nnamdi Kanu would cause. He said, "Our leader, Professor George Obiozor, the President General of Organizing Igbo, called me the same day the issue came up and said that he was preparing for us to go to see the president to persuade him to release Nnamdi Kanu, and very soon he will get an appointment to see president." As for the National Security Council, well, I don't know how independent the National Security Council is, but whichever council, the National Security or Security Council should look at the atmosphere and make judgment based on realities on ground. By the way, no Igbo man is in that place, and that is one of the things that annoy the young men of Nigeria, because the federal government of Buhari is making every effort to push the Southeast out of Nigeria. But they cannot push us out of Nigeria. We are here. We voted with our feet for one Nigeria. The National Security Council should have done a bit better than joining the government as such, he added. It is today that Chukwuemeka Ezefe is realizing that no key position is held by Igbo press in the Buhari administration, including the so-called Security Council. Let's look at the list of key positions in the so-called country and see who occupies them. The Vice President, Yemi Ushibanjo, powerless. The Chief of Armed Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya. The Secretary to the Government, Boss Mustafa. The Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Alhaji Momar Sampo Nanu. The Minister of State for Agriculture and Rural Development, Mustafa Baba Shairu. The Minister of Defense, Barish Saleh Magashi. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainad Ahmed. The Minister of Information and Culture, La Mohammed. The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. The Minister of Petroleum Resources, Muhammadu Buhari himself. Ezefe, what else is expected of this? Of a cigarette, if not a smoke? What else is expected from this tribalistic government, if not intimidation, marginalization, oppression, and suppression? The Igbo ethnic group is too big and powerful to eat from the crumbs. We are tired. Nobody should waste time pursuing the wind. The court verdict is a sure discharge, acquitted, release Nnamdi Kanu. The NLC has no role in this. Buhari should either comply with the court order or seek delayed execution pending on appeal to the Supreme Court. The argument by the AGF on acquitter is nonsense. Even if he wants to prosecute Nnamdi Kanu on other charges, he should first return him to Kenya and follow the due processes of extradition before he could fairly try him in Nigeria. It is the National Security Council, as Chief Ezefe rightly termed it, a Nigerian National Security Council without one single Igbo person is so fragile that his voice should never be heard anywhere. It's simple as conspiracy group that carries out the will of a president that is bent on getting his pound on flesh from those he claimed did not vote for him. A leopard never changes the spots on his skin. Buhari is a mean man who has never and will never subdue his hatred for Igbo. He can pretend, but the taste of a pudding is in its taste, in its eating. How many more innocent Igbo children, male or female, aged folks who cannot run from the hail of bullets the Nigerian army restlessly pours on them? Will it take to accept the fact that Buhari does not care about Igbo blood being spilled 24/7? This is really heartbroken. These are some reactions by Nigerians. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.